into light, and the industry or the niche that connects every part of the tech all together data is data. And data is the I don't know how to put it now, is the best weapon for us as data analysts. And we can be found in every area, every industry of the world right now. Talk about software, talk about programming, talk about the banking industry, the insurance, the entertainment. If you hear every one of those stats and every one of those reports where you hear that, yeah, the total streaming for a particular artist on Spotify or Apple Music or anything, or the Billboard chart and everything, data analysts make every one of those data possible. We are the one that does the compilation of all of the data. We do the analysis, we do the rating, and then you hear that, okay, this is the artist that is topping this particular chart and all. And talking about the movie industry also, if you want to know the movie with the most streaming time and everything like that, data analyst does that. Let's take it to web development. If a web developer develops a website right now, every website is connected to a database. It's connected to a database, and databases are handled by a database developer. And with this course, at the end of this course, you should also be able to handle a database correctly and efficiently all by yourself. Now, so this course is built to take care of a whole lot of things. At the end of the course, you should be able to take on roles as a data analyst, as a business analyst, depending on your interest and your consistency also. Interest and consistency. And every blessed day, I get tons of alerts on LinkedIn about, open roles for data analysts, data scientists, remote roles. There are remote roles. There are on-site roles. There are hybrid roles that you can take on every day. But if you are not well equipped with the right skill set, you might not be able to cope. I have had the privilege of being on different interview panels to interview guys. And some of the things that I've realized over the course of time is that most people can learn. Almost everyone is learning right now. But not everyone can make use of whatever it is they are learning. Some people don't even know how to begin after they are done learning. Some people don't even know how to begin. And also, I also find out that some people don't really have tutor, like bad teachers. There's a difference between you having a very keen interest to learn and then you having somebody that is going to break down the learning process for you and make it very easy, carry you along, follow up with you. And that is what we are going to embark on for the next 3 months. And at Terra Skills here, I think we prioritize our students' learning process first, and also bearing in mind that we are all working class. I think most people get into tech as a side also. I also get into tech as a side also. Apart from my keen interest in it, I also get into tech as a side also. And over the years, with different experiences with side gigs, freelances, hybrid roles, and also currently I have a couple of remote roles right now that I'm also taking care of too, while doing this on a part-time too. So there are a lot of opportunities out there for a data analyst. And also, one of the reasons why data analysis is also very easy to get into is that it doesn't really care about your background, your educational background. We've had the opportunity of training lawyers that wanted to transition. As a matter of fact, members of the Nigerian Bar Association too. And also, I have had the privilege of training a barista, like I think the General Secretary of the Oyo State, the Oyo State Nigerian Bar Association. Yeah, too. She also transitioned into tech, and I've had the privilege of helping that process through some of these courses. Also, for the banking industry, we've had the privilege of taking training the bank industry, bank stars, and everything. Like every niche, every industry needs a data analyst. Even in your church, you need a data analyst. All those guys that are taking care of the money in the church, they can also be guided as a data analyst too. So yeah, the opportunities are limitless, and everywhere you turn right now, you would see the need for a data analyst. So that is why we have taken our time to can out this curriculum and discussed on every topic extensively. Like these topics have been broken down to the tiniest pieces. I just finished the recap class for the guys that are currently learning right now. We have our July batch and the August batch. The July batches guys are going to end their journey by the end of this September. They've done their project. And the system that we adopted for this course is that we understand that every one of us are adults. Some people are currently in the NYC service here. Some people are already working. So either way, everybody has to make ends meet, and you can't quit your job simply because you want to learn. So we have put that into consideration, and we have made we have ensured a process at which everybody is going to stay consistent with their learning in such a way that we are starting this course officially on Monday. So every week, we are going to have a portion of topics we are to cover, everybody, every student. A portion of the topics we are going to cover for the whole week is going to be unlocked on the portal. Yeah. And you go ahead, you learn. You can decide to cover everything you need to learn in a single day, or you can spread it across depending on your availability, on how much time you have in your hands. So, but the bottom line is that the goal is that at the end of every week, you should have had something you are going to cover. This is a self-paced, and at the same time, it is not a self-paced. The reason why we adopted this method is that if we say it is a full-time self-paced, most people may not stay consistent to it. And at the end of the day, most people will just learn, and then at the end of the day, they will not be able to do anything with whatever it is they've learned. At the end of the day, sometimes I have some data analysts right now that if you throw them a data as a client, you send them a data as a client, and then you tell them to help you find out some things, some discoveries about it, they don't even know how to start. They don't even know how to start. They will just be asking you, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? If you as a data analyst needs to start asking the question that, what do I need to do? While you have data in front of you like this, then I am very, very sorry, you are not a very good data analyst. As a data analyst, you need to be able to uncover, insights from a data. You need to be able to uncover insights from a data. So that is why we are employing this method. At the end of every software, and also we are going to be dealing with 3 softwares. We are going to be starting from the very basic, which is Microsoft Excel. We are going to be talking about some advanced Microsoft Excel functions that is being used for financial analysis and business analytics, and also data analytics also. So we advise that you all have an updated Microsoft Excel, which is, I think the latest one right now is Microsoft Excel 2024, or you have the Microsoft 365. So please, because the course is built on the latest softwares, and some of these latest softwares, we've gone to companies and firms, and we have confirmed some of the processes that they use in their day-to-day operations. And some of these processes are what we build our curriculum on, right? They are the things that we built our curriculum on. So it is going to be very preferable that you keep your tools updated your Microsoft Excel, get your latest Microsoft Excel, you download your Microsoft Power BI. So after our Microsoft Excel, the second month, we are going to be moving to SQL. That is the programming part of this course, where we are going to be learning on how to write codes, how to run queries, how to create database, how to undo a database, how to use your queries and codes to clean your data on your SQL database. And right now, I think as of yesterday, about 80% of the world's data are currently sitting on SQL databases, different SQL databases, and we have different variants of SQL databases. Some people prefer the use of MySQL, some people prefer the use of PostgreSQL, some people Oracle database and all, but every one of them obeys the codes and the query of standard SQL, and that is what you're going to be learning for the second month. After the first month, everybody gets a project. We all get a project that we are going to do and also analyze. So you do your project, you submit, then we move to the second month where we are going to be learning SQL. Everything that it is that you need to know about SQL. Nothing is hidden. Every topic has been covered and discussed extensively. And also, if during the course of your learning, during the course of the week, you don't understand anything, or you have a question, or you feel stuck or something, you can always reach out to me. I am always open, and I try to answer everybody's questions as best as I can, and I also don't have pride. So can always reach out, drop your questions on the group, and it's going to be attended to. Or if you feel too shy to drop your question on the group, you can always reach out to me privately, and then I'm going to respond to you as early as I can. And also for the third part of the course, which is going to be our final month, and I think that will be in November, we are going to be learning about Microsoft Power BI. You see every one of those beautiful dashboards you see on LinkedIn. As a matter of fact, I just learned that most companies right now, they just go randomly on LinkedIn and they pick up people's dashboards, and then they give it to the data analysts of their companies to replicate those dashboards. And those are the dashboards that they use for some of their everyday operations now, and they even implement it and integrate it on their website. So now most data analysts now, someone like me, if I create a dashboard right now, I am going to put it on a copyright. So if you are copywriting my dashboard, if you are copying my dashboard for your company, you have to first of all reach out to me, and then we can strike out, we can make a bargain or a deal. I get paid. You can use my resources as much as you want. The opportunities are it is limitless. It is limitless. So for the final part, we are going to be learning about Microsoft Power BI, where we are going to learn about how to create dashboards, how to create reports, data for storytelling, how to create your data modeling, how to write your DAX code, that is your data analytics expression codes on your Power BI, how to create different tables, how to create charts, how to create reports, how to build a very structured and well interactive dashboard, how to filter your data. So those are the things that we are going to be learning in the final month. And at the end of each month, we are going to have a project to work on based on what we have learned. I think the interesting part of the course is our SQL project. The current cohort right now, they are currently working on their SQL project, and the project we are working on is a very interesting one. We are going to be playing detective. We are going to be playing FBI with SQL. You are going to be writing queries. You are going to be querying a database that you have created yourself to find out about a murder mystery. Yeah, it's a very interesting one. I always enjoy that one whenever students submit their codes and their scripts. So that is what we are going to be taking on for our SQL project. But for the first month, we are going to be starting with Microsoft Excel. And starting from Monday, we are going to have a particular portion of topics that we have to cover for the week. And the learning process is very, very easy. You can decide to, if you have the time, You can decide to cover up everything you need to cover, everything you need to learn for a week, and then we progress till next week again. But the most important thing is that you learn and also you learn to understand. Learn to understand. And then there is a lot of assignment, a practice assignment for every one of us to do. You have to submit the assignment. They are mandatory and they are very compulsory so that we will know how to assess. You can just send it to me. You can drop it in the group, or you can also send your question to me privately on my DM if you are the shy type like me. So you can always drop your questions at any time. So again, we are going to be learning about advanced Microsoft Excel, SQL for database, which are some of the things that you need. And I currently now, I think yesterday we had to prep one of our current cohort guys that just she got a remote freelance, and she has been given an interview. She has been given an interview invite. She's going to be having an interview on Monday, and the role is kind of cool for the kind of level that she is. She just finished with her SQL, about to move to Power BI, and then she always does something that I like so much. She always documents her learning process. And that is what we have always encouraged every student to do. The moment you start your learning, you can always, LinkedIn is a world on its own. Most people think they are not, nobody is watching them on LinkedIn, but I can assure you, companies, firms, international corporations, they are observing. Recruiters can just go randomly to the particular niche they want to employ or they want to recruit, and then start checking out people's work. Most of my portfolios are on LinkedIn and also on GitHub. I think I can't remember the last time I applied for a job by myself. Most of it now has gotten to people just reach out to me and tell me that, yeah, somebody gave me your contact. They said you can help us and do something like this. And then I work. So the opportunities are limitless depending on how good you have built yourself. Depending on how good you have built yourself. Consistency. Consistency is what is very, very important in this. Consistency. Because as I'm talking to you right now, there are about thousands of people that are also learning, that are also about to begin their learning like you. But you have to have something that is going to make you stand out. And to stand out, you need to be able to do what or see what other people cannot see. You have to be extraordinarily good. And the tech world is not saturated at all. There are a lot of opportunities. I've seen this day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Document your journey at the end of every week. Okay, this week, I am currently starting my data analytics learning journey. This week, I have learned about how to clean data, how to carry out data preprocessing, how to use paste special to paste data, how to create dashboards, how to create database, how to import data to my database, how to run queries, like document every journey, post them on LinkedIn. People are noticing. People are noticing. So please, just let's try and be consistent too. So at the end of each week, if we are going to have a live session like this for our recap, I will have informed everybody by earliest, let's say Thursday or Friday, so that we can prepare for it. And then it's not going to take our time. We are just going to come together like this, ask ourselves questions on whatever it is we have learned over the week. And it's as simple as that. And the course is 100% hands-on, practical. Because I hate explaining too much with my mouth. I'd rather let's get our hands dirty. Let's do something. Let's type. Let's write code. Let's write program. Let's write formulas to solve problems. So it's 100% hands-on. It's not the kind of course that somebody is just going to be explaining it. No, 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 no. As I am doing it, you have to replicate your own. So we have our workbook. Workbook have been provided. Workbook that you are going to follow that is being used to prepare the course. You are also going to get yours, and you are going to follow every process, every procedure, every step that is being carried out in the course. That is the beauty of it. No hanky-panky or anything. So finally, if you have created your account, if you have created your profile, this is what your dashboard should look like. This is what your dashboard should look like. And we have the course materials, that is the workbooks, the PDF materials that you are going to need for the course. We have it on the platform. Just when you get to the platform like this, for instance, if I click on my continue watching, so this is how your course, this is how your dashboard is going to come out. Yeah, when you click on continue watching. So you have to come to data analytics. You see this data analytics up here, just click on it. When you click on it, it's going to bring you to this platform, to this screen or this page. Under this page, you will see under curriculum, you will see all the courses. I mean, all the videos and the topics that you need to cover. But for the third option, after month 1 and month 2, you are going to see the exercise files. Under these exercise files is where you are going to find all the materials you are going to need for this course, and also subsequent materials that is going to be unlocked as you go on, as you move along. So some of these, there are so many materials on this platform, but some of them are put on. So as you progress, some of them are going to be unlocked for you to access them. But for the start of this course, as we are starting on Monday, everybody is meant to download the first material, which is course data set, that is the exercise files. And also, this is going to be put back on log because we've not gotten to where we need to do practice assignment. So when you download this first one, you're also going to download the third one, Microsoft Excel course materials. These are the two things that we need at the start of this course. Then as time goes on, this practice assignment is going to be unlocked for everyone to download, do the assignment, and also submit to a mail that is going to be dropped for us when the time comes. So after we are done with our Microsoft Excel, then this capstone project is going to be made available for everybody to download and also do the project, complete the analysis, create the dashboard, and submit. So after we are done submitting, then we move to SQL, then you download the course materials and all. But you can't download them, or you have to download them as we are moving along, because the video is also, the platform is also dripped. That is, if you don't finish a topic, you would not be able to move to the next topic. That is how we have designed the course. If you don't finish a topic, you can't even jump. We've done it in such a way that you can't jump. You have to complete a topic, you understand it, you study it, you understand it before you'll be able to move to the next one. And an example of what I mean is that if I click on this continue watch, now let's say I am on video, I am on day 17, cleaning function. Yeah, if I don't finish covering this particular topic, I will not be, if I try to move to the next topic, let's say I try to jump from topic 17 to topic 19, and then I try to load it, it is going to tell me that at first you need to complete the previous lesson. So we have put this measure in place so that we are going to make everyone accountable. Everyone is going to be consistent with their learning. We don't want complacency. We don't want you to take it for granted. So that is why we have put this measure in place. You have to finish a topic before you can jump to the next one. Even if you want to jump from topic 1 to topic 20, it is going to revert you back that, Oga, you need to go and complete the previous one. So these are all the measures that we have taken care of to make sure that every student gets the best out of the learning process. To make sure that everybody gets the best out of the learning process. We don't want to produce mediocre or half-baked analysts. I've not done it before, and I'm not going to start now. So yeah, the experience is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting for everyone. So this is what we are about to embark on starting from Monday. And please, for those that have not created their account, please create your account on the platform. I'm going to drop the link on the group. Create your account and send a screenshot of your dashboard so that you can be enrolled for the course. Registering is one thing, and being enrolled from our back end here is another thing. Because if you are not enrolled, the course will not reflect on your dashboard and you will be unable to commence your learning. So please, that is that for this particular session. So we have 8 minutes more. If there's anyone here that has any question or that are not clear about whatever it is that I've said so far, please, you have the floor here before we use the remaining 8 minutes to do a little meet and greet to know each other and get acquainted to each other. Is there anyone that has any questions so far? Okay, if no one has a question, I think let's meet each other for like the next 7 minutes or so. Let's start from Mr. Temitope Isaac. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon,
So
sir.
can you tell us about yourself, your niche? I mean, where do you work right now? What do you do? And what do you hope to gain at the end of this course? For
Okay.
instance, yeah,
Thank.
for instance, my name is Oluwaseun, and I am an automation engineer. I am also a data analyst. Yeah, so let's just go in that format.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Uh,
Okay. Actually, I'm a graduate of statistics. So,
wow.
but currently, I'm into web development and
Okay.
graphic design.
Okay.
But love I have for statistics and the ability to use all those manuals. You know how the universities in Nigeria works.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
manual analysis and all of that. So I need to take it further and learn the software applications to analyze data.
Very well. Very well.
Hmm.
And I think as an addition for every accounting student or people that are accountants, accounting graduate and all, I think part of the requirement that ICANN is doing, ICANN is advising almost everyone that are chartered right now to learn about data analytics because the world has moved from the previous processes and operations, their mode of operation of being an accountant in almost every organization right now. So every day we have a lot of people getting into data analytics, learning about data analytics because it is now needed for day-to-day operations and performance. So yeah, wanting to be a data analyst is actually one of the smartest choices that people are currently making right now. Because like I said, we are needed everywhere. We are needed everywhere. So we have like 5 minutes more. Farida, good morning. Can you hear me? Hello, Farida, can you hear me? Hello, Farida, can you hear me? Okay, let's go to Mao. Mao, can you hear me? Good morning. Good afternoon, I mean, sorry.
Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, can you tell us about yourself and what do you hope to gain at the end of the 3 months?
Okay. My name is Asma Ubayaro. I'm a graduate of statistics. I'm currently serving and I've always wanted to learn data analysis since I was in school. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to learn while I'm serving. And I went through the theory parts in school, and this is more practical for me, and it's more self-absorbing. So I hope to learn a lot by the end of this course.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And another thing that I can assure you is that the course is, like I said, 100% practical, 100% hands-on. You get your hands dirty on data. You learn how to analyze data, how to clean data, how to pre-process data, how to make data how to standardize data and get it ready for analysis. How to also upload your data on a database for companies or organizations and all. Yeah, Farida, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Hello,
I
Farida.
can. Good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, I mean.
So can
Yeah,
you
I
tell
can
us
hear
about
you.
yourself and what do you hope to gain at
All
the end of
right.
the
So,
course?
so my name is Farida Kabir, and I actually studied chemistry education.
Nice.
Hello, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I studied, and I always have passion for something digital. So I hope Terra skill is a place for me because I have no background in analysis or statistics at all.
Okay. And one thing about the course that I also need to mention is that one thing about tech generally, not only data analytics now, is that it is not discriminatory of your background or your educational. It doesn't care about your educational background. And how do I know that? Is that we've had students, we've had somebody that studied animal biology that is currently working as a pricing supervisor at one of the FCMG companies in Nigeria right now, one of the leading FCMG company and a logistic company also. She's currently working, she got into the role using her knowledge of Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Power BI. She was my student. Now she is currently the pricing supervisor of Alezo. I know some of you guys will have heard about Alezo is a very popular FCMG and logistic company. She's currently one of their top supervisors here in Oyo State here, animal biology, and I think we've also had somebody that studied something sociology to like so. Basically, tech does not care about your educational background. It cares only about your interest and your consistency about it. Then, at the end of the day, you get to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
And I can assure every one of us that there is nothing that like one of the coolest things ever is working remotely. Remote work is very cool. Like you get freedom to yourself, but also you get to work and make money. It is more like an office setting at home or wherever you decide to be. But at the end of the day, you still get to work. And it is one sure way to financial stability. I was just imagining this person that I said is about to, she has an interview on Monday. I think the job is offering about $600 per month, Canadian dollars. So she gets the job. It's a very cool offer. So please let's immerse ourselves and let's stay consistent to our learning process. So this is all for the onboarding process. If there is any other information that needs to be passed across to us, we are going to pass it on the group. It's going to be passed on this group. And this session is also recorded. We are going to make the recording available for those that are not here to recap and follow through. So thank you guys very much. If you have any question, please drop it on the group. And or if you are too shy, just send me a direct message on WhatsApp. So thank you guys. We are going to be starting on Monday. See you.